Hey Virgo, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot, redoing the reading. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for September 2020. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Virgo, feel that the roles are in reverse. Please reverse them, take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading. So it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. All right. Let's see here. Virgo, what's happening in September? Overall, Three of Swords. This could be healing from disappointment, heartache. I feel like this is something that's been here for quite some time. Quite some time here. Your heart still has a lot of love here. Whether it's a lot of love for this person or a lot of love to give. So you have the Eight of Swords, so feeling stuck, feeling trapped, maybe in your minds here, in your mind. For some of you, you feel like you are very far away from either where you feel you belong, whether you feel you belong in a much calmer state of mind, far away from that, whether you feel far away from a connection. But the Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison. So crossing that is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is a very careful offer. It's very thought out. It's a very youthful energy. It is also a message about planting a seed, maybe investing, maybe building a foundation with someone. But this is crossing that. Now, you have the Ace of Swords. So this is about cutting something out, being truthful, a revelation. This could be that there is some clarity that was brought out here. Maybe something here that you don't want to see, possibly with the Eight of Swords. This could also be something here that has caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, maybe even doubt, self-doubt. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, could be Taurus or Virgo as well. And this is in the past here. So the Queen of Pentacles is an energy of nurturing the pentacle. Okay, nurturing something here that is secure, that is stable. A hard worker here, this Queen of Pentacles. She values her work, values the time and energy she puts into something here that she's creating. And she's looking at this stability here. And she's holding it and she's contemplating on this. And this is in the past. Now you have the Four of Swords here on your mind, which is possibly taking a break, maybe getting back to that state of peace that you so much need here with this Eight of Swords. So the Four of Swords is healing from the broken heart, okay? This could be that you are wanting to take some time for yourself as well. So you have the Devil card, more Capricorn energy here. And the Devil card can represent feeling tied and bound. It can be addictions, codependency. Could really be anything here that doesn't allow you to feel free. It keeps you in this energy. Now this Devil card could be that your mind is keeping you trapped. It's keeping you tied here. Again, this is another card of a self-imposed prison because these chains are not tied that tight. These individuals, they don't even look like they're being tortured. Like they look comfortable, I guess. So for some of you, it could be that there's some sort of comfortability being in a toxic situation. Now, what does that mean? That could mean that just because you're familiar with it, it's like, oh, well, it has to be like this, or this is what I know, I'm going to keep doing this. So it could even be toxic behavior, a toxic cycle, a pattern, a relationship here. But something is dominating you here. or someone feels dominated. Now, this could even be dominated by your own passions and desires here. So, for example, let's say you have something to do, okay? And your desire is to just sit down and not do anything at all. So you're letting that dominate you when you know that you need to accomplish something. So this could even be procrastination. This could be, it could be really anything. I can go on forever with that. There's the Nine of Swords. There's that worry, that self-doubt, that anxiety. A lot of swords here. It's very possible that you might have air in your chart as well. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But either way, you're trying your best here to get to a peaceful state, but your mind is just sending you back. Okay? Now you have the King of Pentacles. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. And both very focused on something else. I don't feel like both you and this person are focused on each other. It's almost like focused on maybe your careers, making money. It could be just focused on living your everyday life. This could also be both of these individuals are very abundant, but they're just, it's, for some of you, you're stuck in a situation that it's just about money. Others of you, it's stuck in a situation because you're comfortable in it. Maybe you've accomplished a lot together. Maybe you just have a lot together here. Both you and this person are very much trapped in this energy. It could be for different reasons. It could be for the same reasons here. There could also be some sort of silence between both of you. And the silence could be anything. It could be that there is no communication at all, but this could also be like maybe you're together, but there's that tension. You know, there's this lack of anything being said. There's a lot of pain, suffering, and silence. Okay? You have the Five of Wands. So for some of you, this Five of Wands could be maybe hoping that this person rescues you out of this. Maybe that this person still fights for you. Maybe hoping that there is still some sort of action that can be obtained out of this. Like, for example, you know, there are some relationships, some people, let's say there's some people, and I'm not saying this is you, but there are some people who, when there's nothing going on, that they just come in and they bring in drama just to have something going on. So for some of you, it's kind of like hoping that there's just still something there. And you have the Ace of Wands. That is your outcome. So the Ace of Wands, it's a new beginning. It's something sprouting here. It is passion. It is an idea here. Maybe this is an idea to work something out. Maybe to agree on something here. Something here brings in attention, or somebody wants attention with this Ace of Wands. Because I'm really looking at it like this. Kind of like these people here are too busy fighting, competing, whatever this is. Okay, and the Five of Wands, this could also be like games. Maybe you and this person here argue a lot, but it's very childish. Maybe the fights that you guys have is very passionate, like it's fueled. And this Ace of Wands is kind of like coming in saying, hey, here's something new here. Here's something, because this would equal the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands represents attention. It represents a victory. It represents recognition. So let's get out some oracles here. What is the oracle for Virgo? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And the Eight of Swords. Free yourself. Now, freeing yourself could be not needing to dwell on something. For some of you, there's some activity that you need to pick up to get you out of this constant thinking. Okay, so during this pandemic, it's very possible that maybe things have become very stagnant, that your mind was like on replay, maybe telling you little things and consuming you. And it's very possible that maybe picking up a hobby would allow you to get these thoughts a little more in control here. This is all about you needing to be in control of yourself, of your thoughts, of whatever is conflicting you here. Not being in control of another person, and I'm not even saying being in control of the situation. It's more of like you being in your power, you feeling like you matter, like you value, like nobody else needing to tell you this. So you have honeymoon. You also have getting to know each other and codependency. For some of you, this is a situation where it was all wonderful, very caring in the beginning here, but maybe there was a failure to really get to know each other. This could have been a relationship that started based on passion, and it ended up turning into something that was codependent. Like, I need you to validate me. I need you to feel secure and safe. I need you to feel loved. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this could also be that maybe you fall into some sort of addiction. Now, addiction could be really anything, but you feel trapped in this. So the addiction could be the cycle that you're on. The addiction could be the addiction to love, addiction to anything, really. We could go on for ages. But the bottom card did say free yourself. So let's take a look and clarify these cards, Six of Swords and the Emperor, Aries energy. This is, again, getting to calmer waters, to a healthier state of mind, to peace. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ace of Swords. Making a plan here to release yourself from this. The Ace of Swords cuts that out. The Ace of Swords is powerful. It's saying no to the devil. And you have the Emperor. He's not afraid to say no. He takes control. He understands that in the midst of a battle, you know, you need to be tough. And I'm not saying you need to be tough with another person, but see, the thing is with the Emperor, I always think of he's leading the army. So it's not even about sending the soldiers out to fight. I'm not promoting war, of course. I'm just giving an example. He sends out the soldiers, but his duty is to also make sure that these soldiers come back home alive. So it's kind of like picking and choosing your battles, being very much in control and not allowing this devil energy to attack you, to control you. You have power over this. This Ace of Wands is in the beginning. And we have the Ace of Swords. All right, so for the Eight of Swords, you have the Moon, the King of Cups, and the Strength card. So we have Pisces, we have Scorpio, could be also Cancer, Pisces, and Leo energy. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. So there's some fears here as well. Fears that somebody is going to say something, that it's going to cause drama, that it's going to cause some sort of ruckus here. Maybe keeping to yourself so nothing kind of gets shaken. The Moon card is a lot of hidden emotions. It's not seeing things very clearly. Again, fears. We have the King of Cups. He is the King of Love here. And then we have the Strength card, which could represent holding back. and maybe this is why you're feeling stuck. This could also represent the strength card has the strength here to overcome the devil. Maybe you're not seeing things clearly or where things are going here with a particular person and feeling stuck. So with the Page of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Sun card, Leo energy. So it's kind of like this Page of Pentacles here is crossing. So there is an opportunity here to make things very clear, possibly to bring in some sort of clarity with the Ace of Swords and the Sun card that does represent clarity, a victory here, a new beginning, like seeing things clearly. Okay, this could also represent that there is some sort of communication that's going to take you out of this Eight of Swords, out of this stuck feeling, and it could be from another person or you to give to someone else. The Queen of Swords, if it's not an air sign, well, we can say that she's very cold, but it's only because she's experienced a lot here. So let's see here. And she's actually holding the Ace of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords? Seven of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy, could be Pisces or Scorpio as well. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Somebody here could also be avoiding, okay, so they're focusing on something else, but they're still very much burdened. Somebody is very much in their emotions here with this Queen of Cups, trying to listen to their intuition, but it seems like there's something very difficult here. You might be holding something back here. It could be in regards to working together with someone here. It could be in regards to you feel a certain burden here, but you're not saying anything. This could be about cutting out some sort of deception, and the deception could be self-deception. It could be deception from another person. It doesn't necessarily have to be cheating and lying, but it's whatever this devil energy is. Okay, and it has to do with this burdening you. All right, Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, the Hermit, the Six of Pentacles. So we have Virgo energy here, and we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck here. So this Queen of Pentacles could be a spouse, could be a mother figure. Abundance. Both of these cards do represent abundance and growth and nurturing. You could be reevaluating the efforts that were put in, how much you've given, or how much this person was giving. This is also, for some of you, love that was being offered, but it wasn't being recognized, or it wasn't balanced, and this was in the past. Something here did have, was growing or had the potential to grow. There might have been some certain lessons here that were learned with the Hermit, because the Hermit is about maturity. It is about being wiser, reflection, solitude. So for the Four of Swords, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Tower. Nine of Wands. So this is healing from some sort of regret, sadness, something that has crumbled. There's something here that has to do with smoke, and I'm not sure exactly what that means, like what the spiritual meaning of that is, but it could be in regards to cleansing. So there might need to be a cleansing here, and especially with the Four of Swords, because that is rest, that is taking a break, and that has to do with cleansing. So there's something here that you're needing to cleanse, and it could be the aspect, the feminine aspect of yourself, regardless if you're male or female. But that aspect, that receiving aspect, that nurturing aspect, that very caring was hurt. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior here. What is the Devil card? The Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy. And we have Justice, Libra. This is changing things. This is leaving that Devil card in the past here. And with the Hierophant, this is about lessons, okay? Lesson is learned. The Hierophant represents structure, stability, it's order, it's rules, it's this has to do with a more structured self. So for some of you, if this is an addiction, this is practicing that self-discipline. This is about setting up healthy boundaries. Again, regaining balance here with the Justice card. All right, what is this? And it can represent, the Hierophant can represent your beliefs, your morals. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles here. And the Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. So for some of you, you feel that maybe something here that you've invested in, hoping that it would go in the right direction. Something that you were maybe standing up for, that you really wanted, is now keeping you in the state of mind of worry. Maybe you're worried on whether or not somebody here would invest, would make this grow. What is this King of Pentacles? The Judgment, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So this King of Pentacles here sees this opportunity for love, but they might be very closed off. They're not opening up. I mean, it could be that this person here is holding on, but I feel like this person here is very much conflicted. They could also be closed off because they don't want to enter into this Five of Wands, this conflict, this arguing, maybe feeling like things just would not work out, that you guys can't agree to make something happen. Here's the fire again. So there's something here that has to do with fire, kind of like every time you guys come together, maybe this is created here, and then who puts out the fire? And that's the smoke that maybe nobody puts out the fire. Maybe both of yous are two people here who clash, and it's kind of, I don't see the Five of Swords here, but it's kind of like, you know, who is going to win? I'm never going to put the stick down, the wand. What is this Five of Wands? There's also a very slow energy, so you could feel that you've been in this cycle for the longest time, that it's never going to end. Six of Wands, King of Wands, Ten of Cups, Three of Cups. So out of this Five of Wands here, the Six of Wands does represent, again, a victory, attention, being recognized here for your efforts. This is definitely a lot about, you know, I'm going to succeed. I have an action plan ready. And it could be in regards to this long-term commitment or the potential for this to be something here long-term. Either you're hoping that this person comes together with you, or vice versa. So it could be that fighting for this and winning. So with this Ace of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, the World, And the Lovers, Gemini here. There's the Five of Swords. So for some of you, both parties or one person here at least needs to put down the swords. They need to let down their guard, their defenses here. Because I feel like the cycle here is either coming to a close. Somebody here has learned a particular lesson with the World card being here. There is a strong soulmate connection here. Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and there's the Emperor. So that you might have received some news, or you are delivering some sort of news here that makes somebody feel left out in the cold, or you're wanting to get out of this cold. I feel like it's a lot about communication to move something forward here. All right, Virgo. Let's take a look at your oracle cards, the honeymoon, the getting to know each other, and the codependency. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Man, this is difficult here. Queen of Swords. I think it's also needing to face yourself, but like seeing things very clearly here. You have the Judgment here with the Ten of Swords, right? So basically this guy here is dead. These people are resurrecting. So it's like, you know, you don't have to be stuck in this. What I was saying about seeing yourself, this is really more about, if this is not you, this is the other person, but it's kind of like seeing, what aspect do I play here? Why do I allow this to happen? What is it in myself that I need to heal to stop this recurring madness, basically? It's not that we bring it upon ourselves. It's just more of, we have these repeating cycles because there's something there that we didn't pick up yet. Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment, that can be a reconciliation. That is also something that is stable, that comes out of this once you've done the healing, once you've seen things for what they really are, once you've set up your boundaries, especially if you're dealing with a toxic person. All right, let's take a look. So we have the Seven of Swords with this honeymoon card. For some of you, this is about, right, so I said in the beginning, it was all nicey-nicey. Maybe somebody sold you a dream with the Seven of Swords. Maybe feeling deceived here. That it was not all cupcakes and rainbows. King of Swords, Aquarius energy, could be Gemini or Libra as well with the getting to know each other, but this is seeing things for what they are. This is seeing very clearly. This is also being truthful with someone here, being honest. And with the codependency, you have the Lovers, Gemini. This is all air energy here. So something here that was divinely guided has turned into a codependent energy. Now the Lovers could also be about a choice. A choice either to feel free or to feel tied and bound. And you can feel free in a connection here. Both these people here are free. They're not chained. They're there with open arms. All right, so we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is a change. This is a transformation. This is either revealing anything that needs to be revealed. This could also be putting an end to any sort of deception, any lies here. I really feel like this has to do a lot with honesty. This is also a change in mentality. The King of Swords can represent that too, because he has the butterfly right above his head, and the butterfly does represent transformation, and so does this Death card. So the Seven of Swords could also be self-deception. So there's something here in regards to changing mentality. You have the Eight of Swords again. It's difficult to untie yourself from this, especially if you don't see where you're going. She has the blindfold on here. Especially if what's directing you are your thoughts. And if your thoughts are based on the Devil card, based on codependency, based on jealousy, based on fear, based on anger, based on these things here that keep you feeling trapped, you're going to be trapped here. It's not going to tell you which direction to go. Because if these thoughts were something that were healthy, they'd say, hey, take off that blindfold. And you can clearly see that you're not really trapped. The swords are actually just right next to you. So whether this is you or somebody else here, it could specifically be an air sign. And you have the Hierophant Taurus. So the Hierophant, again, this is lessons. This is spiritual growth. This is somebody here who is absolutely growing from, I don't know another word, but like an immature energy. So it's like somebody here who is maturing, somebody here who's changing the way they see things, the way they think, the way they behave. This is lessons learned here. Now, for some of you, this is a connection that is definitely divinely guided, but it has turned completely toxic. And with this King of Swords, it could be that it's been very cold. It could be that there has been, again, lies, manipulations. And we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. So the Page of Wands does represent good news out of something here that is very barren, like this desert. He is holding a wand that is growing life, basically. So you have the Three of Swords with the Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. Something extremely painful. Empress with the King of Swords. The Empress here looks more like a relaxed energy. The Three of Wands with the Lovers. The Queen of Pentacles with the Death card. The Chariot with the Eight of Swords. That's getting out of that Eight of Swords with this Chariot here. And the Hanged Man. Wow. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's that victory. This Hanged Man here with the Hierophant, this is now seeing things, excuse me, in a different light here. This is lessons learned. This is understanding that something here needs to completely shift. It needs to change here because the Hierophant is saying, is like the guru. And he's saying, well, you know, for you to get this enlightenment, you're going to have to see the other side of the coin. You're going to have to turn upside down, meaning what you think you're seeing, you're needing to actually shift your view. So the Hangman goes and he does that and he gains enlightenment. And guess what? After the Hanged Man would be the Death card, which is a true transformation. And then after the Death card would be the Temperance, which is now that process of beginning to heal, being created as a new individual. Let me see if there's anything else here. For some of you, maybe there was a third party involved. Okay, only because I'm seeing the Queen here. I'm seeing the Empress. There's a Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that. want to know what this King of Swords Empress is. Queen of Cups, Hermit, Emperor. Emperor, Empress here. Virgo, Aries. Eight of Pentacles here. This could be very stubborn energy. Like somebody does have a lot of emotions here. Somebody wants to receive love, but somebody could also be very cold and very closed off here. Now, for whatever reason, it could be that they're going through some sort of transformation, or this is you regaining back that stability, maybe gaining some sort of wisdom here. And once that is done with the Empress here, there is this possibility for love, for abundance, for creativity, for something new to be birthed out of this. Eight of Pentacles. So it's like in the process here. Two of Swords, Two of Cups, and the World card. Again, the World, lessons learned. A cycle is complete here. Now, for some of you, it could be that it's a completion of a difficult cycle with someone here. And for others of you, it can represent an ending. All right. Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated with the reading, do let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.